Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, core faculty for the College of Health Sciences and Public Policy at Walden University. And in this segment, I wanted to explain and show you what we have collaborated on and presented on. And finally, this got published. So I want to thank my co-authors, Dr. Sumner Davis, Dr. Jagdish Kupchandani, and then Patrick Dunn. Their contribution were invaluable, and so I wanted to recognize them here. So the title of this is Interaction Effect of Food Insecurity and Stroke on the Risk of All-Cause Mortality. And the years that we looked at was between 2015 to 2018. Now, what we did here is fused NHANES data into the National Death Index. That's kind of the premise behind what this article is all about. Of course, we had some percentages and p-value. A lot of people with food insecurity died. So this is very much social determinants of health. People need to take care of their disease conditions by having a food secure diet. And food insecurity can be all sorts of things because this is not something that can go away in one day. There's a lot of components that are there to consider. So that's the abstract. Wanted to brag about the rest of the paper, and we started off with the definition, and then going in, and then creating kind of the gap that's there, and why this paper solves that gap. So here's the methodology. Obviously, the outcome variable was all-cause mortality, and the main predictor variables were food insecurity and stroke. So people that are stroke survivors, when they have food insecurity, then that leads to poor prognosis. So that's that. And here's the study participants. Here's an equation that I use, CKD-EPI. I used to use Cockcroft-Gault, but this is more useful and effective. Many doctors use this now. Also, some of the racial divide is gone in this equation. So here's the results. Wanted to show you the Kaplan-Meier curve. And then table 1, of course, is the characteristics of the study participants stratified by stroke. And of course, this shows the Kaplan-Meier. So what is interesting is that people that have both stroke and food insecurity have a poor prognosis than when they are food secure. So those are the main conditions to take a look at. Food insecurity increases the risk of cardiovascular disease, and many different studies that we looked at kind of said the same thing, and so that's where our investigation led to. And so it's very important to have affordable, calorie-rich foods that are these are in fact what you get when you are low and poor, and so that's that. And then we went through and provided some backup literature to see what people got similarly. But the reason that this is unique is that this is a nationally representative data set. So whatever findings we got, that leads to a more complete understanding and analysis about that. Here's the conclusion, and we determined that several longitudinal studies need to be also done to kind of support what we have found here. By now we have quite a few food insecurity papers. If you get a chance, please take a look. I hope this has made some sense. Thank you for listening.